Hey travelers, I've got some great iPhone travel tips for you today. These are some great tips that you might not have thought of and you're gonna wanna know. Okay, so first and foremost, you're going to want to have copies of your documents taken with you whenever you go for your hotel, car rentals, anything like that. But the smartest thing you can do is also take a photo of it with your phone. That way you've got it at your fingertips whenever you need it. You can always access it there. If you're traveling for work, which kind of seems like a foreign concept because it's been an awful long time since we did that. But if you are traveling for work, you're going to need to keep copies of your receipts. And the notes feature of your phone actually makes it really simple to take a photo of the receipt and save it as a PDF document. Really easy to keep track of all your receipts so you can submit your expenses as soon as you get back. Okay, so a lot of times we're flying when we're going on vacation, but you might be driving to a theme park or something like that, or you're just going to the airport and you're going to hop on a plane. The tricky part is remembering where you parked, especially if you're in a rush. I mean, it's been a while since we traveled. So how are you going to remember where you parked? Well, the easiest thing is, again, take a picture of your surroundings. Most of the parking lots will have a designator, different sections of the airport. So you can take a picture of it, and then that makes it a lot easier to remember. Well, if you're going out for dinner and it's a little bit difficult to read the menu, I know that a lot of places are moving to QR codes for menus now. But if you're in a place where you're still getting a paper menu and it's low light and it's hard to read, or it's just too small, well, you can either do one of two things. You can turn on your flashlight on your phone and make it a lot brighter, or you can take a quick picture of it. Once you do, simply make it bigger and you can easily read whatever's on the page. One of my favorite tips, especially if you're going somewhere where you're going to be encountering a foreign language, is to use the Google Translate app. Sure, you need to be connected to Wi-Fi or data, but as long as you can do that, it's amazing what you can do, because you can actually aim your phone and you can translate on the fly with the camera portion of the Google Translate app. I've been in taxis before where the driver didn't speak English very well. He was trying to have just a chatty conversation about why I was in Mexico. And there is a function on here where you can have a conversation. So you speak your part in English, it translates it to Spanish, and then the other person replies back in Spanish, and it translates it to English. So it's really great. You can have a full conversation and it takes care of all the hard work for you. Now, my last iPhone travel hack is one that I actually wish I'd thought of before when I was traveling all the time. With a lot of the resorts these days, they are taking a very environmental approach to all the stuff that they do. And a lot of times that means that they'll have energy saving systems in place. For example, the overhead light. So when you walk into a resort washroom, often it's quite dark when you first walk in, but they've got motion detectors. So as soon as you walk in and make a little motion, the system turns on the lights. So this is great, except sometimes, when it's really hot and you're at a resort and you're trying to, use the washroom and unzip your shorts or what have you, it takes a little bit longer because everything's hot and sticky and you don't have a lot of space and all that kind of stuff. Unless you are literally trying to undo your shorts or take your shorts down and you're waving in the air frantically to make sure that the motion detector stays active, you might find yourself all of a sudden in the dark. An easy trick around that is this. Hey Siri, turn on torch or flashlight.
Okay, I turn torch on.
Boom. So how simple is that? I literally did not learn that until about 3 weeks ago. It just didn't occur to me to use that function. But imagine if all of a sudden the lights go out, or you're in your hotel room and the power goes out, you can't see anything, or you're in a dark pathway along the hotel and your hands are full. Easy enough to just go, hey Siri, turn on the flashlight. Boom, and it's done. So I hope you found these tips useful. They're short and sweet, but maybe something you haven't thought of before. If you did enjoy this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos and informational updates. Thanks, and we'll see you on the next one.